Hello students, today we are going to start a new chapter of class 9 maths. The chapter name is mensuration. In this particular chapter, we are going to deal with the plane figures, okay, or you can tell that two-dimensional figure. So first of all, the basic figure which we are going to use, that is triangle. So in triangle we are having, we all know that what is a triangle, okay. Triangle is a figure bounded by three sides. Any type of figure which is bounded by three sides, that is called triangle. Let it be A, B, C, or whatever, any of the name it can be, whatever is the dimension and that all. So we can say that this is the triangle ABC. So in triangle we are having two things. What are the two things? The first thing which comes, that is what? Perimeter. Okay. And the second thing that comes, that is called area. So the two things are area and perimeter. What is perimeter over here? So perimeter is the length of the boundary, total length of the boundary. What is the boundary? The length of AB, length of BC plus length of AC. This is the length of the boundary. So total length of the boundary is always the perimeter, whether it is triangle, rectangle, or anything. We need to find wherever it is given that what is the length of the perimeter or what is the perimeter of a given particular figure. So you can, what you have to do, you need to find the or you need to add the boundary length. Okay, so you will get the perimeter. Coming for the area, so each and every triangle is having three sides, or you whatever, if the name of the sides are A, B, C, then you can tell that the perimeter, that is equals to A plus B plus C. Okay, up to here it is fine. Now coming to the area, in that area we are having formula. That formula tells that the area of a triangle, the basic formula we tell, the basic formula tells that the area of a triangle is equals to half into base into height. So now what we have done, we have constructed the height. Height is the perpendicular drawn from one side to the vertex. Okay, this is the vertex and perpendicular drawn from this particular side. So this is the height. So area, that is equals to half into base and that into height. So height, we have taken that h as a height. Okay, so in this particular figure, for this particular figure, you can tell that half into you can tell that if this we have given as b is the length over here. Okay, so height, what is the base? Base equals to BC, whatever the length of the BC, into h, height. We have taken h as a height. Further, you can tell that b into h, half into b into h. That particular will be the means area of this particular triangle. So this is the formula for that. Coming to the another formula of a triangle. Okay, so what we tell that particular, that is called Heron's formula. Okay, so in that particular formula we are going to deal with Heron's formula. Okay, so in Heron's formula, in what we are going to deal with. So next formula, that is Heron's formula. In this particular formula, what we need to do, the perimeter, if we are going to find the perimeter and semi-perimeter and that all. So first of all, I am writing that what is the area according to do that. Area according to that Heron's formula, area of triangle according to the Heron's formula, that is given by the root over, okay, s minus a, s minus b, s minus c. So ABC, it is clear to you all that what is ABC over here, but what is S? Okay, we tell that is semi-perimeter. Okay, semi-perimeter is what? S. So perimeter, you know that what is the perimeter? A plus B plus C, A plus B plus C. So when we are telling that it is semi, then we will divide that by 2. This particular is called what? Heron's formula. And now we are going to deal with the another formula of triangle. When we are having the triangle as a isosceles triangle or equilateral triangle, then what will be the formula? Okay, so for that I am drawing one figure over here. So what is equilateral triangle? You all know that all the sides will be A. Okay, so for this particular, when we are going to deal with perimeter, so it will be equals to 3a, and when we are going to deal with area, that will be root over 3 by 4a square. This is the formula for the area of the perimeter. This is the formula for the area of a triangle, equilateral triangle. Okay, why equilateral triangle? All the sides are of same length. That is why it is an equilateral triangle. So next we are going to deal with the right angle triangle. Okay, right angle triangle. So you can tell that this is a right angle triangle. Why right angle triangle? Because this angle is 90 degree. So if suppose it is ABC, okay. So when you will talk about the perimeter, then just the length of all the three sides. Clear with this? If you are talking about the area of this, then half into base. What will the base? Or you can tell that the product of the sides along with the 90 degree. Okay, product of the side along 90 degree. This side by this side. So you can tell that BC into AB. Okay. Or further you can tell that base into height also, no problem with that particular. So this is the formula for area of a right angle triangle. So now we are coming to that isosceles triangle. Okay, so isosceles triangle, you all know that what is an isosceles triangle. If this side is A and this side is also A and this side is B. So further for area we will draw a perpendicular, we will find the height and that all. So fine with this also. So perimeter, what will the perimeter? Okay, so perimeter of this particular triangle, that will be equals to 2A plus B, this side by base. So what is the area? The thing is that what will be the area? So in order to find the area, we need to find the height of this. So let us consider this as height, and we will find that height in terms of we will find that height in terms of A and B. Okay, so this particular length is B, then this will be B by 2. So this will be also B by 2. Clear with this? So in previous chapter you have read about that what is Pythagoras theorem. So now we can tell that according to the Pythagoras theorem, we are considering this particular triangle. Okay, this particular right angle triangle. So when we are considering this particular right angle triangle, then you can see that over here we have marked this as H. Okay, H is the height, the representation of height. So we will find H in terms of A and B, because we don't have the height given over here. So what we will write according to hypotenuse, the square of hypotenuse is equals to square of height plus square of base. So H square plus B by 2 square. Okay, so we need to find H square, then we can tell that A square minus B by 2 whole square. I think that no one is having problem till here. Again H square equals to A square minus B square by 4. So here H square equals to 4A square minus B square by complete by 4. Okay, now coming to H. Okay, so we can tell that what is the value of H over here. So H we can write that we will take that 1 by 2, it will come, or root over, okay, 4A square minus B square. So this particular is the value of H over here. So half into base. What is the base? Base is equals to B. Okay, base into height. What is the height of this particular triangle? So height we are having 1 by 2 root over 4A square minus B square. Further we can write 1 by 4 B root over 4A square minus B square. This particular will be the area of the isosceles triangle. So coming to the exercise question. So exercise 16.1 you can tell. In old book it is 15.1. So we are going to deal with the question number 2. The first bit question of question number 2. Okay. So what it is said in the question, find the area of triangle whose sides are. What are the sides? 3 centimeter, 4 centimeter and 5 centimeter. Okay. So these are the sides. So further for this particular triangle, we need to find the area of this triangle only. 5 centimeter, 4 centimeter, 3 centimeter. Randomly I have given, it is not given anywhere that what is the side and which side is, what is the length of this particular side and that. So here you can see that we are going to use Heron's formula over here. Why Heron's formula? Because means we don't know the height and all the three sides are given, that's why we are going to use Heron's formula. So what is semi-perimeter? The semi-perimeter that is represented by S, okay, that is called a plus b plus c by a plus b by plus c by 2. So what is a? Let's consider that 3 as a plus 5 plus 4 divided by 2. So what will be the value? 3 plus 5, 8, 8 plus 4, that will be equals to 12. 12 divided by 2, that is equals to 6 centimeter. Okay. So we have got that semi perimeter, that is equals to 6 centimeter. So formula for the area, root over s minus a, s minus b, s minus c. What is s? S equals to the value of s we have found over here, that is 6 centimeter. Okay. So 6 centimeter, 6 minus a, let's a be 3, 6 minus 5 and 6 minus 4. Clear with this? So we have done this one. Okay. So now 6, this we will subtract, that will be equals to 3, this we will subtract, that will be equals to 1, this we will subtract, and this will be equals to 2. Okay, no problem with this. So 6 into 6, so that is equals to 6 centimeter square. So the area of this particular question, what we have got the solution, that is equal to 6 centimeter square. So coming to the next question. So now we are coming to question number 5. So in question number 5, what it is said, the base of a right angle triangle is 12 centimeter, hypotenuse is 13 centimeter given. So right angle triangle, no? Right angle triangle. Okay. So the base of the right angle triangle, this is given 12. Okay, no problem with this. So according to the question, I have not drawn figure properly. Okay, so erasing that one. So base of the right angle triangle is 12 and hypotenuse it is given 13 centimeter. Okay, in this order hypotenuse it is given 13. I am marking again ABC. Okay, clear with this? And this will be perpendicular, then we can write that perpendicular, that is equals to P. So this is the given thing. So what we are going to find the area and the perimeter. So we are going to find the area of this particular triangle and also we are going to find the perimeter. So first of all, finding the perimeter. Okay, so in order to find the perimeter, we need to know what is the value of P. Clear with this? So in the previous chapter you have read about the Pythagoras theorem. So we are applying Pythagoras theorem. So Pythagoras theorem tells that the square of AC, that is equals to AB square plus BC square. Okay. So what is AC over here? We know that AC equals to 13. So we will do that 13 square equals to what is AB? AB equals to P square we have taken. Further you can take that AB also, no problem with this. Further P square equals to 13 square minus 12 square. Clear? P square, that is equals to 169 minus 144. So P square, that is equals to 25. Then P equals to 5. Okay, everything was given in centimeter. So here we will put centimeter. Clear with this? Any problem with this? How we have got the value of P? Just applied Pythagoras theorem and we got the value. Now we are going to find the perimeter. Okay, so perimeter. So what is the perimeter? Perimeter equals to sum of all the side. Okay, what are the length of AB? AB equals to P we have taken, then 5 plus 12 plus 13. You can tell that it is 30 centimeter. 12 plus 13, 25, 25 plus 5, 30 centimeter. Okay, so this we have got the what is the perimeter, 30 centimeter. Now going to find that area of this particular triangle. So here it is given right angle triangle. Then we can tell that half into base into height, or you can tell that the angle along means the product of the sides along with the 90-degree angle. So half into what is the base equals to 12, height equals to 5, then we will cut 6. Okay, so we will multiply this. So we will get 30 centimeter square. This is the answer, means we got the area over here 30 centimeter square and perimeter equals to 30 centimeter. Coming to the next question. Question number 7. In this question it is said that if area of an equilateral triangle is 81 root over 3 centimeter square, what is its perimeter? Okay, area it is already given. Question number 7, area of equilateral triangle, okay, area of equilateral triangle, it is given 81 root over 3 centimeter square. Clear with this? So area of equilateral triangle it is given. So what is the formula for the area? Okay, so we know that area equals to root over 3 by 4a square, that is given what, 81 root over 3. Fine. Now 4 will go that side, root 3 will be eliminated, and that's all. So just what we need to do, a square, that is equals to this root 3 and this root 3 we are eliminating. Clear with this? 81 is multiplied with 4. One trick I am going to tell you over here. What I am going to do, I am not going to multiply this 81 with 4. Okay, so 81 we can write that 9 into 9, and 4 we can write 2 into 2. So when we are finding that a over here, so a directly I will write that it is equals to 9 into 2, that will be equals to 18. So the value of a, what we have got, value of a we have got. So after getting the value of a, we can put that this is 18 centimeter, this is 18 centimeter, and this is 18 centimeter. So what is the perimeter? Equals to 3a. Perimeter of equilateral triangle 3a. So 3 is multiplied with 18. So when we are multiplying 3 with 18, then 54 centimeter. So this particular will be the area perimeter of this particular question. So what you have to do, you have to solve up to question number 9. Okay, from question number 1 to question number 9 you have to solve. All the types I have covered one question, and according to that you have to see this particular video, and after that you will be able to solve all the question up to question number 9. Okay, so after completing that exercise, tomorrow in the next class I will give the new video, okay, in which we will discuss few more questions, or we will complete this particular exercise only. Okay, so hope you have understood all the thing, and if you are having any doubt, then you can ask in our WhatsApp number and that all. Okay, thank you.